I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm such a dummy. How could I forget that there's going to be a street fight between Naraku and Tony D'Angelo? It's just like me to forget the main important matches. I just remember the mid card ones. You see how much WWE makes mid card matches more than main events? I'm just gonna grab some cookies and milk. Well, I already have cookies there on my desk, but I'm gonna grab 2 more.
D'Angelo and Naraku cannot touch before the main event. I need a decisive winner in that championship streak for Adrian. All right? No cool? I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Stone.
Okay. So you're coming tonight? Perfect. All right, thanks.
Who's that?
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit.
I'm going to be honest. It's a really
just
busy
5 minutes, please, I promise.
Well, I do know who Stone does have time for the Rookie Legend.
I really don't.
Tonight I'm tapping out Jade Parker. Again.
Or maybe she'll beat you.
The reason why Layla got hurt is because Layla couldn't hang. I'm just wondering what your excuse is.
Okay, you didn't need to come.
We're not doing this here. Nattie, do you need something?
Maybe. Stone, tonight I'm ending Jade Parker.
Hey, so come on, let's talk to the please, Stone.
Uh-oh, Thea Hale's feeling excluded. I didn't see what happened.
Tonight, these two cannot touch one another all night long. For the first time ever, we will have a street fight for the NXT Championship. D'Angelo, Naraku, it's our main event live tonight.
Is that right? This is the first one? Oh, it's this match. Noam and Romeo with Saquon Shugars. Damn it. Oh man, it got too mushy. Damn it. Now we got a soggy cookie in there.
Deciding to stand next to and compete with their tag team partner in the 6-man tag team matchup.
It don't get no sweeter than that. I really like can't believe he went for that concept. At least my milk will taste a little better now. Cause I like to use milk, but I don't really like to drink it because it kind of has a too plain taste for me. I won't drink milk unless it's chocolate. Love my shirt, thank you. I love Digital Circus. Obviously.
Middleman here. He really wanted to take part in this matchup, wanted to seize this moment.
I still can't believe they have his face crossed off on their Titantron. Like, bruh, you're a trio now, just face the facts. Hi there. Chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk better.
Teammates know that.
Even with my Cheerios, I like chocolate milk. Like sure I could eat Cheerios with regular milk and sugar, but it doesn't really taste the same.
Well, you were asking who's leading this as we get a go on Dark. Carver and a kick out. There's no doubt Dion Lennox is the leader of Darkstate.
Yeah, and that was the bomb.
What a punch! Lennox down. Cover.
You cannot have two alphas in a group like the Darkstate. You can't do that.
Anyone in the trio of Darkstate regretting the decision to remove Saquon Sugars is tagging himself in. And look at Dion. Dion quickly. Dion back. Dion does not want to fight Sugars. He's running away.
Hi there.
It feels like Darkstate is in a better place without the Sugar Man. And let me tell you right now,
Without the Sugar Man.
we're gonna find out very, very quickly.
Saquon team with Osiris for Osiris's first match here at NXT.
Over 300 pounds, 6 foot, 5 inches tall, open stomping, brave, digging destruction.
Darkstate recently competed on WWE main event, of course, every Thursday on WWE's YouTube. As Saquon trying to fight back. What a deep European uppercut.
I mean, it's a tall guy, he's got those short arms, and he can catch you with those quick shots.
Say that one more time. Look, you already dissected this man. You're fired up. You're fired up because it's a huge main event. NXT title to be defended in a street fight.
Yes, they announced that match. You know, I was ready for it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what that main event is going to be all about. But here comes this man, Romeo. All action, man, all action.
Romeo's reached for attack. Good quick at the guard. Trying to hands back to the front of Osiris stopping and now trying to go right around it. This action too fast for us to call when Moreno's in the ring.
Oh, but I'm telling you, man, this kid is quick as a hiccup. Here comes the supernova.
That's how you fall ball that quick as a hiccup. You rush Sugar's arms. Are they short? I don't know if they're short. They're pretty average to me. A duck of a clothesline to the right back. And Moreno.
Oh.
All three members of Darkstate are down in front of us.
Oh, baby.
That was your chance. That was your chance, Saquon.
And knock himself out doing that. Whoa. It's Saquon out here. He's trying to do the Dion. He's trying to do it all. He was trying to pull a play.
Shield memories.
Oh, you can say that again. Darkstate just turned this match upside down. Got me. The headset box in the loud. There's this chaos here at ringside. Trying to get everything back situated here. Wherever you're watching around the world right now on Netflix, the 6-man tag team match is very first.
So I know for the longest time people are speculating that Bailey might go to AEW, and it looks like they might be right because now with just the way Lyra Valkyria worded her interview, and have the fact that she's self-aware that AEW has been I don't want to say targeted really, but they know her contract is up and they're just waiting for the right opportunity. So if she does go, it really doesn't really matter to me. Bailey done all she could in this company, and if she wants to have a run with her best friend Sasha Banks again, then that's fine. By all means. It might actually it might even bring the humble back into Sasha Banks, if so. Mercedes, whatever.
Take it a step further. Dion Lennox scared of Saquon Sugars. Honest. Oh, what tandem offense. Is that a knockout shot?
Big shot.
Is he scared? He's had 2 or 3 chances now to tangle with Saquon, and he's ran the opposite direction.
How was my day? It was fine.
But the look in that man's eyes is his strategy, book. About earlier in the match, a big finger bomb out of the corner. Another hook to the leg. And Dar again, able to kick out. You can't see the look in his eyes. You never ran away from a fight. You told me that all the time.
No, I mean, that's me. That's me for you. I mean, you talk about, oh, man, the streets of South Park, Texas. Me, man.
Able to kick out from Dar. That was a mean elbow just thrown by Dion Lennox, who right now is grinding Noam down. You're right, though, look. Darkstate are former tag team champions. Dar and Romeo, they want to wear gold soon. Obviously, the old tag teams want to. Family Project right now is watching this match closely.
Everybody that they are good here to beat.
Pivotal point coming up in this 6-man tag team match. What a way to kick off NXT.
It'll never be the same like the metaphor.
Noam Dar. Cheap shot from Lennox. Darkstate has been in control the last few minutes, and at least right now, Darkstate doesn't seem too worried about Saquon Sugars and what they're doing, what he's doing.
Oh.
He shot it fly out. Going right, going around, going up, going over, and looking to get to Dion.
That's funny.
Saquon getting
Yo, he's just ducking and dodging them.
Saquon like a man possessed right now is hitting anything that moves.
Like I say, he's got to earn a lot.
He is absolutely obsessed with destroying Darkstate, and you can't blame him for everything Darkstate has put him through. This Falcon Arrow, cartwheel, hot kick, the cover, and Lennox breaks it up.
They take a lot about small things, but disbelieve in big things like say Sugar's got a clue. He's got to earn his trust here in this company.
It's buffering, so it's funny. It's funny because it's slow motion. It's buffering. It's just funny seeing it slow mo when it's buffering. I might need to reset the server, but it's just so funny.
Trying to his hands. That was a nice backbreaker. That was a better uppercut. Tag. Osiris is legal. Tag. Dion is legal. Looking for that power bomb again. Saquon counter.
Wow. That was slick. No, because that one would have been awesome.
Romeo trying to reverse.
That would have been awesome. They were all holding back the others.
Well, I mean, this hasn't stopped. Look. Missile drop kick from the top. We've seen Romeo and Dar team on the ball. We're bringing the action here tonight. And again, spilling out on the other side of the ring to our right.
This is amazing. I like you, Spanish cutie. Romeo, is that his name?
You ain't lying, but hold on a second.
Oh. He's gonna go through the breakaway wall. Yeah, the podium wall.
Saquon not just obsessed with destroying Darkstate, he wants to destroy Dion. We still got a match going on. And this is essentially a tag team match.
This is essentially. Oh no.
This is essentially now a traditional 2-on-2. Romeo snapping him. Couldn't get him. Able to kick out the last.
Come on, you have to win. Oh no. No.
That's a ride he wishes he could get a refund on. As Darkstate.
Oh man. Well, don't take the arm straps off now.
They're still fighting each other.
They're still fighting each other.
We need to get some help out here. We need some security.
Yeah, help your man's out. you just up and then left him.
It was a six-man tag. There we go, finally. Some security. The Dion and Saquon can't be
Oh.
separated. Both hell bent on destroying the other.
Izzy! Wanted to kick Izzy Dame's teeth out. People say this is the best women's division in the world. I didn't expect it to be even more chaotic than the mosh pits back home.
You're telling me I can't even get 30 seconds with the GM? It's absolutely ridiculous. At least you got another opportunity. I haven't got anything.
You're telling me I've been trying to get going since LFG, but we all have to start somewhere. I'm starting with Reina tonight.
Hey, Skylar, you got that, so that's the easy part. Meanwhile, I still got Nattie in my business. Girl, you don't even go here. Like, Raw SmackDown don't miss you.
I mean, aren't you the reason why we're dealing with Nattie in the first place, though? You can't say that to Jaida.
No, Ren. It's cool. I get it, but tonight I did. Follow that. Hey, who hasn't been upset and said something they don't mean? I mean, this locker room's tough. I've been here for a while. I get it. But go kick Nattie's ass. You got it, Jaida. Have it. You got it too, baby.
Well, this is the friendliest locker room conversation I ever seen with the women. It was a little tense for a second, but they relaxed. Usually they have to break up fights. That's the most calmest conversation I ever seen. Now then.
It's very similar to like the flash dropped. But it's mine because you know I put my own twist on it. If anyone else did the entrance, it would be seen as like goofy or comical. But like, it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring. Who at the end of the day, come to kill you. No brand, no bar, just me tonight, dog.
Ah. Cause I got people chatting with me. I swear my friends always want to DM me during streams. Not that I have a problem with that, it's just that I've been trying to hit you up all day, mate. Turn the camera around. This is how you end the TV program are seen. Why would I do that? If I turn the camera around, all you're gonna see is the wall. And if you're referring to me showing the show, that's what the link in the description is for. Fuck do I look like? I'll leave the pirating to the real pirates. See the wall, obviously. You have problems if you stare at the wall for entertainment.
I know I'll be streaming on my way to my in-laws. Unreal 3 available now.
Kendall Gray.
Champs are here in NXT. And Booker, get ready because this is going to be quite the face-to-face between champion and #1 contender here in a matter of moments.
It's about to go down. Oh yes, I love it. Face-to-face confrontation. You know why, Nick? You know why? Always. It's about to pop out. I love it. Yes.
I need to crack my back, but I can't really do it on this chair. I don't know why. I don't know why my stream was buffering. I had perfect internet. That's obviously a basic outfit, but definitely get GTA vibes when I see outfits like those.
Lola, Lola. Now, to be honest with you, it would have been nice to run it back with Kalani or Callie, but I'm glad it was you.
Why? So you can prove it wasn't a fluke? You would have been better off with one of them, Mama. I worked way too hard for too long to step to the side. I told you you would dominate this NXT Women's Division one day, but it would be when Golden Vice was done. And I'm not done yet. Vice City continues to grow. gun to the chin and kept moving forward. First it was Lyra, then Roxanne, then Stephanie, then JC, and then finally, it was my time.
I get that. I get that. You became
I like
everything that
Lullaby
everyone
and
said you would
Zarya.
be.
So do
But then
I.
you ran into me.
But mostly Lullaby.
A few weeks ago, Kendall, you walked in here after you won the title. You were nervous,
Ow.
overwhelmed, shy. It was cute. You told all these people here that when you looked at me at the contract signing, you were looking at a champion. And you're right. But to be honest, all I saw when I looked at you was someone who
Carmen
needed validation.
Petrovic. I mean, she's doing her thing in AAA, but honestly, when she's over here, I feel like she's basically trying to be another Izzy.
And unlike you, I didn't need years to prove that I belong here. And I'm not gonna apologize for that.
You're right. You got here fast. And let's see how fast it all comes down, Kendall. Because the mirror doesn't lie. With or without the title around my waist, I look like a champion. I see a woman who's secure of herself. A woman who knows herself and knows her worth. But what do you see? Someone who's shy, insecure, and vulnerable.
You can call me whatever you want,
That's a back.
but I'm not weak.
That's a
I come
backhanded
out here being
compliment.
honest with myself. I'm honest with all of them. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's a woman back there or standing in front of me that can beat me at my best.
You beat me one time, 3 seconds, for one night and one night only. You were the better woman. But you beat me in a match. You can't beat me in a fight.
I don't know, Kendall. I think I know. No. I know exactly where she's going, and I think it's a perfect idea.
I see that Dan hasn't cosplay. It's cute.
And it's a perfect
Yep,
way to settle
you were
this.
mad. You're mad late, but thanks.
I would think about that if I were you, because where I plan on taking you,
I think Tatum
you're gonna
Paxley
get
is
exposed.
a pretty cool lady.
So Mita,
I always loved her. I find her endearing and cute.
And on August 4th, you bring me my title and you meet me in the
Who's doing a
underground.
promo with Lola Vice? It's Kendall Gray.
Hell yeah. The Iron Survivor versus the Queen of the Underground. Your match in your turn.
You don't sound nervous, and you should be. Because after I knock you out and get my title back, little Miss Pygmy Girl is gonna have to get picked up off the mat.
That's cute. I'll see you in the underground. And after I'm done whooping your ass, you can go back to shaking it.
Look at her black flash. Lola has never lost an underground match, but she's never faced someone like Kendall
Is
Gray.
Kendall Gray turning heel? No, it actually looks the opposite. Lola Vice might be turning heel because she's getting a little too cocky even without that title. And yeah, that's not good. I still like her regardless, but I'm just like, yeah, that's
I
not
got into this building, I have been the constant. And now that I got this title, there was no man who is tough enough to kick me off of this mountain, including whoever sent me that box. I know that wasn't a gift. That was
They already talk.
Ooh. Kendall Gray and Lola, yeah. You missed it, Ma. Like, watch the show. Like, stop asking me what happens.
heavyweight champion.
The Sharks are struggling, but you know what? I love chaos. It's coming.
It is our destiny to go to war.
Sorry, Diaz running to Romeo.
Look at his face, oh my God.
You owe your entire life across the world for something that you can't accomplish. My title is staying right here with you. You ready for war, Naraku? Because I am.
Keanu Carver. Hey, is it just me or did Keanu Carver get a little? Did he get a little skinnier? I think he did. He got a little bit more buffy, beefier, and much more skinnier. Cause Keanu Carver was a little bit fat when he first came, and yeah, he's still a little fat, but not as fat as he was.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on a fight here in Tampa. Rumors and details, but there's no official. Cody had so much that it was supposed to be virtue into.
Doing amazing in NXT. I guess.
Want John back? No problem. You wanted the best. Well, you got it tonight.
Who else misses Shotzi? I do. There's a as I mentioned yesterday, there's a local convention in Long Island that's happening next month, and Shotzi is a guest that you can get photo ops and autographs from. So that's something nice to know. That Shotzi is coming to my home. If I wasn't already going to Anime NYC, I would have gone there first. I mean, it's not expensive. It's way less expensive, as a matter of fact. It's just that I don't know if I want to feel. I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to be going to two cons, because that con is the week before the con that I actually spent money and planned on going to.
This man operate, he doesn't care who you are and where you're from. And Walker's like,
Another wrestler that's showing up to that convention is also AEW superstar Willow Nightingale. I don't know too much about her, but I've seen plenty of highlights from her. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Feel she's everything I want, a plus size wrestler. Feels like she's a nicer version of Naya. Just a little.
Running right back in, big Carver. Swing and a miss, and now we're going to pick up some speed and answer right back.
Watch your back, watch your back, son.
I'm saying fight. Yeah, this is a fight. How about what we just heard from the #1 contender and the women's champion, Kendall, in the underground 2 weeks from tonight? That's a fight.
Definitely put some respect on Lola's match, and that is inside the underground, man.
I can't feel it. That's what he said.
Get your wrist right to the outside, takes it, and Heyy right back in. And Heyy not letting up, coming right in, and a post-man slam.
That's it. Whoa.
Kick out from Carver. Take another look for her, just feel that impact. You would assume, by the way, Tate gave some intel to Heyy, not Carver.
Maybe EK Prosper will help him out. I'm not too sure, but this is where Keanu Carver is gonna get irritated that he actually can lose.
Carver just a wrecking ball of a superstar. And look at that strength with ease. With ease.
He's going out of his way to just break all of them. That's Keanu Carver. He's going to do it his way.
Hank Walker, by the way, is a former Division I lineman in college on the gridiron, and he just got picked up like nothing.
Can't take that away from him. The man is a powerhouse. That's why it's Uncle Vic.
Carver's not interested in out-wrestling someone. He just wants to overwhelm whoever is in the ring with him. And he's starting to do that now, but Walker, Big Hank, starting to fire back a little bit. You agree, by the way? He's as unpredictable. This is Keanu Carver. He's as unpredictable as he is unhinged.
No direction is fine.
Look at the outside leg. Not a lot on that kick out. He did get the shoulder over there.
Hank's still in the game, though. Hank's still in the game. It tells me a lot about Hank Walker because a lot of guys would have just left their shoulders so bad and took that to be kind of big.
Tate's doing his best right now to try to rally his tag team partner.
Oh my God.
He just got wiped out on Keanu Carver. Hold on a second. Wait, fly through the air. You already said it. There's no strategy to compete against Carver. Perhaps the most unremorseful superstar in NXT, but he just tasted the steel.
Shaking hands, the old wrestling block. It's not about that. It's not about making friends or anything like that. He want a title shot, Vic. He want a title shot. He want it right now.
Once this matchup starting to roll on, Carver knows that he's got to go up there and prove himself every time he steps into the ring, and he's in there with a man who has worn gold, was at one point one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, has been to the premium live event stage, and right now he's looking to go high risk. That clothesline didn't pay off. Turned right around and just got tossed.
Bounced it right there.
And now a little extra. Carver.
That's the end.
You're the one who mentioned it. I didn't. Should our general manager just give Carter what he wants? Should he just give him a title opportunity? Because he's not stopping. Come on.
They get title shots around him. That's not. Oh, wait a minute. Back it up. Back it up, Big.
You can say that again. No. Hey.
Not the candy. You gotta protect the candy.
What else gonna happen? Oh, wait a minute. No.
Oh, see, there's yeah, that's EK. It was like I didn't recognize him with the do-rag.
Where did he come from? And now Hank and Tank.
Belly boy!
The Belly Bandits. Taken out.
Yo, what?
Keanu.
Yo, what?
And there is that exclamation point. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is fired up as we're getting closer to NXT Heatwave.
Oh, I'm so happy that I bumped into you earlier today. I mean, here's the thing.
Uh-oh, don't corrupt the Heyy.
I'm happy to train you. Happy to help make you relevant again. You can see what I've done for these girls. I can do a lot for you because whatever you're doing on your own, if I'm being honest, it's not really working for you. So you can aspire to be a legend like me, or you can aspire to be a soft bitch like Jaida Parker.
I actually don't mind Jaida Parker. It's you I don't like.
I rethink that if I were you. I mean, works for us either way.
That sounds more like an ultimatum than an offer.
Okay. I hope she punches your teeth in genuinely.
We're at the WWE warehouse, the hallowed ground. This is where we keep our history. I hope more guys get to come out here and see it. Kind of puts it in perspective for me that I'd like to be able to have my own thing. The history is plentiful. I mean, these aren't small items. This is Steiner Brothers letter jacket just hanging right here. Dusty Rhodes robe, ring worn. Ultimate Warrior denim. Just this one's a deep cut, stunning Steve Austin. These things feel like they were worn yesterday, but in some cases, this is 30, 40 years ago, and it goes like that.
Hi. Why'd you run away? See?
Money in the Bank is coming to the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans on Saturday, October 10th. Tickets are on sale.
Smoothie King.
Now, as a
That's a
big
funny
ringside
name.
booker, you know what Money in
That's
the
a
Bank
funny name for a stadium.
change. It's a lifetime opportunity in that briefcase, a guaranteed championship opportunity.
That one night a superstar can have a chance to make history. Win the Money in the Bank, cash it in, and you become champion.
Well, you talk about money, and last night, Shiloh Hill, I hope he had enough human monies when he ran into this individual.
Danhausen and Shiloh Hill? No way. No way. This is an interaction I always wanted to happen.
Hey, what's up? Is it cool if I call you Dan?
Well, it's Danhausen. It's one word. Oh, sure.
Okay. My name's Shiloh Hill. I'm from NXT.
Oh, yeah. Master of the Web of Darkness. I've heard of you.
Hey, beautiful, man.
Master of the Web of Dark.
You here to get experimented on?
No, not today. I'm actually here.
Not today.
This dude named Tristan Angels. He's in NXT also. Super obnoxious, really British. He got jealous of me because I beat him in a beauty pageant, and then he actually smashed one of my teeth. And I'm looking to get a replacement.
Hey, you're a tooth guy?
Oh!
Yeah, you come to the right guy for two.
Yeah, so what do you want? You want a tooth?
Yeah, I was seeing if maybe you had some extras that I could.
These guys?
That'd be perfect.
All right, let me find you the perfect one. And there you go.
Sweet. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Just need some adhesive or something.
Yeah, that's going to cost you a lot of human monies.
Human monies. I don't have any cash on me. Would you take Bitcoin?
What?
Yeah, it's a cryptocurrency. You put it in your computer.
You say cryptocurrency?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's definitely stolen, but if you're cool with it, I'm cool.
It's definitely stolen.
Cool.
All right, see you later. That was the first tooth. Be quite bad for everyone. Not me, though. Devs.
Booker, I need Danhausen to come to NXT. I gotta pay him not cursing
That's
the Nets
funny.
for LeBron.
I need a better interaction than that, not a vague one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jaida Parker. As a woman who's trying to get one back.
I like this outfit that Jaida Parker has because, yeah, it's the same concept outfit that she always be having, but I just like that it has a little trim of silver on it. That's nice. At least it's much more. It makes it pop out more.
Is this must win for Parker?
I can tell you this. I don't think it's a must win, but she has to. Something special tonight.
As for these girls' outfits, Nikita Lloyd's outfit. Nikita Lloyd looks like she's trying to cosplay Poison Ivy a little bit.
Representing the Hart family Duchess.
Or like some jungle woman or something. I do like the leafy wraparound that she has on her neck. That's pretty cool. I've never seen something like that. But that would be a great accessory for a Poison Ivy cosplay. And you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Carmen's outfit. That's like, you know, one of the go-to outfits for rave outfits is like, you know, the tie-dye paint shirt. I forgot what they're called, but I just call them the tie-dye paint shirt. The oil splatter shirt, whatever it's called. If that was under, like, you know, a black light, I think that it would glow in the dark, but obviously you see the regular light.
Executed with perfection.
We've seen a number of different women challenge normally Jaida Parker. Why is Jaida always being tested? You've been in the locker room more than I have. Why does someone like Jaida get tested by the rest of the locker room?
I don't think it's anything other than somebody want to take Jaida Parker's spot. How many times have I said?
That's fair.
How many times have I said a lot? Get that list on your loyals around NXT. You gotta go out there and represent each and every week because somebody will go your spot.
Very beautiful, obviously. Thank you.
Big shot. At its root, what is the cause of the tension between these two? I know know someone can say you're soft, but there's always words thrown around.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. Jaida Parker did not give Nattie the proper respect that she deserved. And that's in facts. That's in facts, man.
That's fair to look at. Parker's also made it a point to take out all those around Nattie, including the two women out here in front of us. Nattie, though, did get the jump on Parker last week because Nattie saw it coming.
Tell you something. You want Nattie as an ally. You don't want to be fighting against somebody like Nattie with the knowledge that she has in this game. I don't call her the Renaissance woman for no reason, Vic.
Nattie has forgotten more about this.
Yay, Jaida.
We'll know from the famed Art Dungeon, but right now, Miss Parker taking it to the former women's
Her belt.
champion.
Another thing I love about Nikita's outfit is that her belt with all those little vendettas, it kind of looks like leaves too. So she cut them into the right shape. I've been watching movies on Tubi. Have I been watching movies on Tubi? Just curious.
But Jaida answered right
You mean
back
like
to begin
Tubi
this
original
recap.
movies? No.
Alluding to earlier, what did Jaida learn from the first meeting?
I'm all about supporting indie productions, but yeah, no thanks. On the Tubi movies, you could tell that it's like, you know, really homemade, and I'm like, no. Netflix makes better indie productions than Tubi, but as far as watching movies on Tubi, who doesn't watch movies on Tubi? Because I can only assume that you watch stuff on Tubi because of the old classic cartoons, and also because whatever Netflix got rid of eventually ends up on Tubi.
Hold on a second.
Tubi always gets copyrights for whatever Netflix doesn't have copyrights for the month, because, you know, copyrights for each streaming service ends monthly, or like, you know, the second week of every month, and then another streaming company gets the rights to whatever movie.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you asked me why they were angry at you. I think it's because you're talking about the Tigers and high stepping, and they didn't like what you were saying.
Jaida Parker just went in there and rocked the bar. What do you think I'm gonna do?
What are you yelling at me for? You should be yelling at them for yelling at you, not yelling at me about them yelling at you. That's what you're yelling at. Who is right now?
That's a funny joke. I remember that from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Away.
Stop yelling at me for yelling at you, for yelling at Caswell, for yelling at me.
Oh, well, we saw her Uncle Brett do this time and time again. Figure 4 on the post. The official got to 4. Nattie bending but not breaking the rules. But why she yelling at me?
I'm not really a fan of those green boots though that Carmen has. I feel like they would be better if they were zipped up boots and not like, you know, those leather flapping boots that, you know, are over your feet.
Was Nattie continuing to control the body, and this is strategy. We talked about strategy at the beginning. This is Nattie's strategy all the time. Weaken a body part, put a bullseye on the body, and then exploit it. That knee not only setting up, of course, as you know, for figure 4, but also the patented sharpshooter.
Oh, right on the neck.
They're fired up for Jaida Parker, but can you believe what we heard earlier? Vice sprayed a meet in the underground. Vice has never lost on that stipulation. Ironically, Vice has beaten both these women in that very match.
A lot about it feels like she was in there to perhaps get that match done and to not roll the Vice on her own back and leave my dogs on the bench. Okay. Oh, yeah.
That championship showdown takes place 2 weeks from tonight. On the
Golden
NXT
Gray versus Lola Vice in the NXT Underground for the Women's Championship will be another history-making moment for the WWE Evolution. Can I believe that? Yes, I can totally believe it. But this might be the first match that Lola Vice loses if they're planning on keeping Kendall Gray title holder for a long time, not just dropping it off her because Lola's more favored.
This is playing into her hands.
Nattie right there, Jada Parker goes to the body. And right there, Jada just turned the tables.
Oh, come on. You saw them push the rope towards her. I can't believe you. But because they're not on commercial, it doesn't count.
Listen to this place. NXT Universe wants Nattie to tap.
So smart.
Oh, shifted weight, crucifix cover, kick out. Who's walking out victorious? Nattie was trying to lock in that sharpshooter. Jaida able to create a little separation. Charging back in, got caught. And then big anvil clothesline. Just drop Jaida. But Jaida continuing to fight.
Look at that. Look at the eyes of Jada right there. Look at the body language. It tells me a whole lot about Jada Parker.
I just see these two out here that have been yelling at you for the last few minutes. Why do so many follow Nattie? That's just not women, that's also men that go to the dungeon. Why do so many people follow her?
The resume of Nattie back for 20 years, Mick. 20 years. With the WWE.
Again.
That's why she has so many people trying to get in that dungeon right now.
Well, that dragon screw just going again, continuing to just break down the body, turning heads in AAA. Lions, the women's evolved champion on the top of Nikita Lions, her first defense against Lady Luck tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern on Tubi, as we get a drop in the knee buckle. The knee just gave out at Jaida Parker, and maybe the referee does need to step in.
She's compromised right now, but you gotta be the fight for pain, Vic. That's what adrenaline factor is about to kick in right now.
I never thought about it like that. I mean, that's what usually happens for streaming services. Every streaming service can have a movie for like, I think like 60 days tops. No, not even. Like maybe 40.
Big right hand, trying to go for maybe that sharpshooter one more time, rolling through in a big way.
They have it for like 40 days, and then when their copyright claims are all up, they just give it to another streaming service. And that's where Tubi / the free YouTube movies category comes in. They get the rights for those movies.
Champion. Here on the outside, that was picture perfect. Couldn't hit the three. Credit Nattie with the resilience.
Nattie's got all the experience in her corner, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, I didn't even notice. I can't believe I didn't even notice Nikita's leggings. I kind of like those leggings. It looks like thumbprints.
Nattie's gonna bring the fight, Vic. Nattie knows all about going in there and putting in.
Well, more so zebra stripes.
Another kick out. Parker continuing to fight. Holding on to that knee, though. That left knee is compromised right now of Jaida Parker. Take another look. You see the landing in a near fall for Nattie.
Nattie got all of that.
I agree with that one.
Jaida Parker kicked out at the nick of time. Tells me she's in it to win it tonight, Vic.
And finally looking for the sharpshooter. Trying to turn Jaida. And this is what happened in the last meeting between these two. Sharpshooters locked in. Back has to be screaming. And
Layla.
the damage done to the knee of Jaida Parker. That knee is bent.
Layla's gonna cost you. I don't know, maybe.
Literally on the ring to break this hold. That's one way to do it.
Fuck her. Natalia.
Nattie just went right kneecap into the steel. And the referee starting his count. Jaida trying to get feeling back into her leg. Nattie at 5, trying to break this hold, trying to break into this match, trying to break down the body.
Learn about fair play right now.
Is now what Jaida Parker is doing to Nattie. There's a bullseye on Nattie's knee. Jaida realizes it. Jaida trying to stop. No, wait a minute. Sharpshooter locked in.
What about loyalty?
Nattie.
Picking up pass, and they keep picking up take one. That's what we are right now.
There's no way Nattie is going to tap out to the sharpshooter. Dragging her back in.
Oh,
And
now you
they're
see.
shooting through the body. What's going on here?
Throwing in the towel.
Worried about Nattie. Nattie is not moving. Nattie's locked in center of the ring. Nattie is like the towel was thrown in.
I forgot about that concept. That's why I was like, well, I should have a towel, but it's the same thing. But that happened with Zarya and Solruta.
Saw the towel get thrown in.
Bahu.
Nattie's pissed.
Thea Hale. I was like, wait, what?
Thea Hale was out here and just cost Nattie.
Oh wow, that's all good.
Let's take a look at the Panda Express match replay. Sharpshooter was locked in. There you see Nikita, Carver arguing. But Thea Hale threw in the towel.
Why did you let that happen? That's what I would have been. I would have been more angry at those two. Why did you let that happen?
Jaida Parker.
You did it, Bratz girly.
She's standing on business. And Miss Parker proves she don't play. Look, I'm getting a little tongue-tied out here with everything we just
See?
saw between all these women as we
Now
are
they
live
even.
in Orlando. It is NXT coming your way. What a night it has been. We're going to be in the underground in 2 weeks for the NXT Women's title. But in our main event,
Unfortunately, I think they're gonna attack Thea Hale backstage later.
NXT Spotlight, presented by Progressive.
I showed up to the Great American Bash with a purpose. I told you, Naraku, I was showing up for war. But this message is for my next challenger, whoever you are. You saw what I'm willing to do to defend this championship. The question is, what are you willing to do to take it from me? There isn't a man in that locker room who's willing to swim in deep waters and take this championship from Tony D.
And Naraku, wasn't this the king of darkness?
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to wash my face again because, like I said, I have to keep those patches on for 2 hours, and I don't like putting them on so late because sometimes when I put them on late, I don't get to take them off until like 1 or 2:30 in the morning, and I don't feel like having them on that long because usually I get tired around those times. So I'm going to wash my face and then put those patches on.
And Tony D'Angelo's here, the NXT champion. We need more security. We need more help.
Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna take to the streets? I'm okay with that. As general manager, I gotta do what's best for NXT. So rematch from the Great American Bash next week. You're gonna defend your championship against The Rock. Good, but not good enough. That's 7 days away. I'm not waiting. What are you gonna do, Tony?
In a street fight.
my code, JJET, to unlock tickets starting at just $25. But don't sleep. It's only around for a limited time. I'll see y'all there.
We're 2 days away, 48 hours. That made me clear. Ew. I'm excited and I'm happy, and this was a really long journey. I feel good. I feel ready. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just aside from the mechanics of getting my shoulder working properly, the in-ring recovery is a different process. How am I reacting to cardio? Running the ropes, getting that in-ring conditioning up. My roll, smaller movements to eventually doing just like anything that would simulate a match in steps. Man, I forgot, like, it's hard.
Really just ruining the women's division, and everybody ain't putting in the work every day. I know. One comment that made me laugh. One comment that made me laugh is that how does Triple H have 3 daughters, but he doesn't respect the women in the division in WWE? Like, I swear. WWE is the era of Nepo babies. Vince needs to come back and hire The Rock and his team. No, I don't care how bad WWE is. Having Vince McMahon is not the solution. Because you're saying you'd rather have a molester. You're saying you'd rather have a molester as a leader than someone who's just what you call it, making bad business decisions. Because I'm sure Triple H doesn't really want to do all this necessarily. It's just that he's too pussy to, shy away from dirty money, because without it, this company wouldn't stand a chance.
What's going on, crew?
Yes.
No. Get off.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, us already?
I'm planning. I'm all yours.
Okay, whatever. And watch this closely.
I'm watching.
1, 2, 3. Clearly, I was robbed. That rap cannot count.
I see where you're coming from. It's borderline. Come on.
Borderline? Are you watching the same that I'm watching? I should be #1 contender.
The referee's decision is final. I'm sorry.
Final?
Yes.
And you call yourself a man of integrity? Screwed over once again.
The referee's decision is final. Come on. Oh, yeah, perfect. Look, I got your message. Done deal. Next week, you Gussenberg.
He's so.
Bronco, we gotta talk about heavyweight though.
Let's talk about it. Let's do that.
What? It's just AAA and NXT have a show on the same day because Bronco and NXT is part of OTM, but at AAA he's part of Los Pedos del Mal. We just gotta figure out what shows. I mean, we could talk about it in private.
What about what? So he has to choose between his AAA group and OTM. He's gonna definitely choose his AAA group, the Federal group.
Ready to take on his former mentor here live on NXT.
Ew. Izzy's wearing those ugly ass fur leggings, leg warmers. He has new music. He's right behind you.
You can say that again. Spears is already in the ring.
Here we go.
And pain is certainly being brought to light right now by Shawn Spears.
Yes, so drag you tonight.
Well, let's be blunt about something. For Shawn Spears right now, who looks a little more
I'm
aggressive.
gonna put my patches on my face. I kind of know the outcome of this match. Izzy's probably gonna interfere and help him win.
People have been questioning him, calling him out, but all he needs to do is get that one picture to take him out. You agree with that? To remind people that on any given night, he can be perfect.
Yes, I mean,
Never mind, my brother's in the bathroom, so I have to wait till he comes out.
Look at Niko right now. Flying through the air, just got caught by Spears. Spears, who knows Vance better than Vance knows himself, is the one who brought Vance up, right? Look at Izzy Dane. It's because of Shawn Spears. So I'll ask you this. Spears got ran right over. Did the culling make the right call in removing who was at one point their leader?
I'm not a fan of followers, Vic. So if you ask me, Niko, Vance, and Izzy, they made the right choice, mate. Made the right choice for their futures, for their careers. That's what it's all about, man.
Niko is showing you that nasty attitude through his eyes. Look, as you sit here, what are you expecting out of Niko Vance?
Expecting Niko Vance to come out here, beat Shawn Spears, and separate himself from Shawn Spears once and for all. And I'm gonna tell you right now, only thing you get that done is a victory inside that square circle.
Vance coming in, got caught with a fast press, and right on top is Spears, raining down some lefts.
Talking about old school.
Very old school right there. That's really throwing it back and then adding a little extra. Is Spears. Spears knows every trick in the book. And, you know, really start thinking about Spears and how he's feeling right now. Feeling that he was basically tossed away from those that were around him, those that he was helping.
Shawn Spears, right, this is when he's lost everything. But you know what? He has no one to blame but himself. He's the one who let that thing get out of control. He's the one who lost the reins of the calling. That's all he ever did.
All he wanted to do was pass down knowledge. He wanted to give back to those. He handpicked Niko Vance. He brought in Izzy Dane. He helped mold them. And right now you see Niko Vance taking it to Spears. Niko Vance should be thanking Shawn Spears.
I mean, I hate to say it. Izzy Dane, you can't take her success and put it towards anybody else. Izzy Dane did that all on her own.
Well, hold on a second here. Let's have this conversation. Really, Izzy would have the same success? Izzy was finding herself in championship contention because of Shawn Spears. Spears was going to our general manager to make it so that Izzy had opportunities that were given to her. Main events, premium live events, won the Women's North American Championship.
You look at it that way. You look at it that way. But my thing is, I wonder, why was Shawn Spears doing that? Was he doing it for Izzy? Or was he doing it for himself? That's the question, Vic. That's an honest question.
All we know is he just saved Niko Vance for the betterment of Niko. As Niko,
The hell is he
this
doing?
got caught with
Oh.
Spears. Spears was
He
realizing was going for
tripped.
that big
No.
time. He realized he was too far away. Was able to
Yeah.
catch himself in that moment. Stay
He definitely
grounded,
was too
didn't
far away.
take
That's
risks.
why he backed out of
That is
it.
what Shawn Spears can teach those around him.
So I think that's good ring awareness.
Izzy now
I like how she has a crop tank that says it is what it is, but instead of the S, it's a Z.
And Izzy position for Niko Vance to slam Spears to the mat.
She learned to be shady from Braun Breaker. Like something to change, like him or hate him. Vince knows how to create storylines and rival and make us feel invested, emotional, engaged, and intrigued. You can't take that away from Vince. Yeah, but times have changed. He only was doing it so well because at the time he was manager, everything he did was still all right to do. But times have changed. What flew by years ago would not fly by now. And like I said, you really want to defend a molester. Like, what do you... so I don't get what you mean by like him or hate him. I don't see why people can really like him enough to want him back.
Of Shawn Spears. The sciatica of Shawn Spears.
Because no matter how good a job he did back then, it still doesn't take away the damage he done all these years. I don't believe in that. I hardly believe in that shit. Separate the art from the artist. Don't do bad shit if you realize you would get caught or years later.
You could have a contusion on it right now if you're Shawn Spears. Spears just falling at the feet of Izzy Day. And back to something you highlighted earlier, and now that I've thought about it for a few minutes, honestly, was removing Spears from the equation more of an Izzy Day call than it was a Niko Vance call?
Right there. I think it was a collective. I think Niko Vance and Izzy Day got together and realized this thing is not working anymore. Shawn Spears had lost his own show. I think that's what it was.
And now Spears looking back over here at us. Vance again, wrapping Spears around and it's spine first.
Right on the tailbone. Right on that coccyx bone.
Spears in dire straits right now. I don't know how Spears is going to be able to really pull himself up right now with everything that has gone on in this match. You have to like the strategy of Niko Vance.
Definitely. I mean, right now, Niko Vance is working on that lower lumbar. That lower...
Dr. T right now out here sitting ringside and not know Booker had his medical license, but he certainly has been dissecting this situation as Spears is being physically decimated by Niko Vance inside the ring and continuing to apply the pressure now to the AC joint. What's the shoulder call, Book? Shoulder, all right. As Niko Vance trying to pull the shoulder right out of its socket. Izzy on the outside thinking this is light work for Niko Vance, who's into the cover, and a kick out. Spears trying right now to desperately fight back in this matchup, but the question starts to become, how much does Spears have left in this match? Can he fight back? Can he take out Niko Vance? NXT is trying to rally Shawn Spears, who's walking out victorious.
What the? Oh.
Niko Vance been in control of this match of a superstar who is in great physical shape. And
now I can put my patches on.
Niko is looking real jack baby here tonight, but is it going to help him? Because Shawn Spears got that fight in his eyes. He's got that dog in him tonight, Vic.
Look at after every chop, after every punch, Spears is grabbing that lower back. He can't even fully get up and extend his body right now. He's hunched over, he just collapsed in the center of the ring. How's he going to be able to use his experience and expertise if he can't get to his feet?
That Niko went on top of him, landed on his feet, cat-like it right there sometime. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa! Just got pulled from the top. And now Spears starting to feel it. A man who admitted 2 years ago that time could be running out. So he created the culling. And the culling turned their back on him. And he's now here to take out Niko Vance.
Nice big chop right there. Another one.
Chop is connecting. Following it up again.
Beautiful knife edge chops.
Trying to use every bit of adrenaline to take out Niko. Spears right back up. What combination offense, finishing with that short arm clothesline.
They're trying to turn the clock back right now. Talking about his third term here.
On Izzy again from the outside. Super kick was caught. Big headbutt from Niko. They pulled right in. Niko showcasing that physical strength with a massive DDT. Good night.
Flatline. Oh no.
Oh, there was no flatline. That heart still beat in Spears. Izzy beside herself. Niko Vance believes that was a 3. That was not a 3. That was a clean kick out. Great job by our official, Dallas Irvin.
Dallas did make the right call right there. That wasn't a 3 count.
But you know, if Shawn Spears was still in the culling and Niko was facing anyone else, Spears would be telling Niko not to argue with the official. And Spears is saying, bring it.
As well as Shawn Spears would say, finish it. Finish it right now.
Come on, Niko, you bitch! Come on! Looks like Spears still has a little bit of fight left in him. Really bringing it out, and we've been seeing hockey fights all night long since the 6-man tag to start the night, and this is no different.
I'm telling you, Spears right now, he's a villain and trying to turn the clock back. And then what's called him? The chairman of the board. Yes.
Well, he just got a chair. He doesn't want... What's Spears?
Stop on with it.
Maybe it's not. Dallas Irvin trying his best.
Bitch ass bitch.
See, I told you Izzy wouldn't interfere. Oh, Lizzie!
Check out Izzy! It's Lizzie and Izzy! It's Lizzie and Izzy! Spears though! What?
He did an Eddie Guerrero. He pulled Eddie Guerrero.
No! It worked!
He pulled Eddie Guerrero.
Shawn Spears! Somewhere Eddie Guerrero is smiling wide!
Somewhere Eddie Guerrero smiling, yes. I need to put the last one on.
Spears, a little livid, a little angry, with everybody to be. Lizzie came down to wipe out Izzy. Izzy, by the way, who stuck her nose in this match on more than one occasion. Niko Vance wanted it. Well, he got it. But it was a fast one. As you mentioned, a veteran maneuver. Pulled off by Shawn Spears. Niko is angry. Niko is mad. Spears is smiling. And the pure chaos is continuing to run rampant. And it's been a busy night for our general manager.
So what is your health status? Yeah, I know Mason is itching.
Bad news, boss. A little setback. I'm actually at like 67.2%. It sucks, but I gotta look out for my body.
Are you sure?
Can't rush Showtime. 67. What y'all doing?
Hey, your knee here is attached to a coward.
I'm only saying that because I'm not clear.
What are we doing here? Look, Stone, I want to do an MQCC. Interesting. I was thinking about walking the old tag team.
That was amazing that Shawn pulled Eddie Guerrero. I'm glad Lizzie got some in on Izzy.
You can have a tag team title match. You gotta defend that North American title.
Right? Look, I know it's a big ass, Stone. I'll put my title on the line next week. If you can promise me, you'll give me a tag team title match.
Miles, are you sure about this? Come on.
Okay, well,
I'd have to find an opponent.
you know, I was thinking Cam here, but his health meter's not
You hear
yet.
that? You hear that buzzing? You hear that? Stone, you hear that? You won't believe this. I just got a
Dion.
text from your medical staff. I'm cleared. The Cam Hender's health meter's at about 107.6%. Hey, I'll be ready to defend that North American title.
You know what? It's a miracle, but I'll tell you what, if you actually are cleared, then next week, yes, you could have a championship opportunity against Miles, Born Miles if you win. The following week, you two could have a tag team title match against the Vanity Project. Everybody, I love buckle up, Playboy. It's time to
I love
turn
him.
up lights, cam, action. Yeah. Okay, hey, good luck, guys. This is why I love you, though. This is why I love you, bro. I tell you,
You see beauty, you mistake it for weakness. And while you're busy admiring the view, you never notice a volcano waking up beneath your feet. NXT isn't going to survive me. It's going to suffer me. Because I am the first, I am the future, I am the force of nature, Reina Volcan.
Let's see what kind of vibe you give.
August 30th.
Buckle up! We are just getting started.
A one-of-a-kind event lands in the Lone Star State. It feels like getting any bigger than that. AAA Lucha Libre.
So this is day 6. This is day 6 of the viral TikTok facial product, Manayo patches. however it's pronounced, but it's spelled Manyo. Yeah, Manyo.
Start there.
So look those up on TikTok if you're interested, or have the same dark spot problem like I do.
There is a finality.
The last time will it
Cause even if you don't have dark spots, it could make your skin glow brighter.
Who's the next big thing?
Cause people said basically if you're not light skinned already, this basically is like, you know, a bleacher in a jar. So just it could make your face brighter.
I think we gotta pull the trigger on somebody. With so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one.
You're the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt.
But after tomorrow, it'll officially be a week of using this product, and it has, like, you know, slowly but surely results, and I am really impressed because I'm sure it would have, like, you know, been much faster if I got like, you know, the actual dropper serum, because you're supposed to use the serum drop and then put the patches on, but I didn't have enough money for that, so I just got the patches. Was that Danhausen? That was hours ago. Danhausen and Shallow Hills had a segment, like, you know, a little segment.
For 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
But that interaction was vague. I needed more interactions from them.
is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
Watch the next one.
Do I have to wear it every day for my skin? No, I don't have to, but because it's But because my dark spots are so dark and that this is working so slowly, I have to. And if a product was working for you slowly but surely, wouldn't you want to use it every day so it could keep working? Because this may be working slow, but the results are starting to be very visible.
Tomorrow, while the exclusive pre-sale will begin Thursday, July 23rd. Learn more about pre-sale opportunities at superboxing.com/register.
I got Garcia, dog.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, who do you got in this match? Skylar Raye?
I like that outfit, but I feel like I would like it better if it was I don't know. It just gives too much of a, you know, a Dallas Cowboy, you know, cheerleader vibe. No lie, this sounds like that music that Elmo danced to when he was dancing on the moon. A little. I can't believe I compared a WWE instrumental to a Sesame Street music.
Holly Town and Vic looking to make an impact. Put the women's division on notice. Oh, yeah, Volcan. I'm about to get body wrapped to the back. Going straight to the moon. Past the moon. To the nebula, baby. Oh, yes.
On her disposal of
Booker T, she's volcano themed, not space themed.
walking disaster. And from what we know, it's hard to argue with that statement.
Volcan brings pain.
Muy caliente.
And laid it on thick. I love it, man.
Well, Skylar Raye in this matchup, the winner
And that outfit is alright, but again, too much bedazzling.
appearance out of all the last week.
Like, bedazzling is good, but if you do it too much, you can hardly tell what the outfit is. Maybe she's trying to, like, you know, make it look like real lava or something.
My supplement, the Undertaker, myself, King Ray, that trading into real time. I'm talking about under the bright lights. That's the question.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive.
You know, already she had to move the strap.
Hopping over, and now you're just seeing some of that smooth and athleticism.
Badge out.
And big power slam. Raye, give her credit for kicking out. Raye, of course, still seems to be finding her footing.
Maybe I really don't like it because it's kind of a red-orange, and I understand that red-orange is the main color for volcanoes, but sorry, I don't like it. You either have red or you have orange,
I can take that all the way.
and I prefer red.
Raye trying to pick up some steam and just got caught. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Made the pain, Volcan. Oh, yes.
And Volcan found it right up and answering one more time to that lower back. Into the cover, look at that outside leg, and then Raye wanted
Can I
to
make a
continue to
prediction?
fight.
I feel like Reina Volcan is going to go straight to the top here in NXT very, very quickly, man.
Way to step out on the ledge on that one there, Book. But how has the women's division changed for this arrival and right now bending back the body of Skylar Raye?
I'm serious when I say everybody in that locker room, in that locker room, put on notice with somebody like Volcan because you look at the statue, you look at the body.
I honestly forgot what time I put these patches on, but I don't think it matters because so long as I just put it on for 2 hours, it's fine. At least I know for a fact that I put it on at 9 o'clock.
This is that moment. Can you imagine if Skylar Raye could pull off a victory? Would you consider this an upset for Skylar Raye?
This would be an upset. Of course it would be. But Skylar Raye, like I said, she's put in the work.
I'll just give it 9:30 exactly, so at 12:30 I'll take these off. It will get better soon, I know that. It has gotten better. I see the result. I see it. You just can't see it really well because You're not actually looking at my face. You're looking at you're just looking at my face far away. But if you like, see the difference between close up and far away, then you would see.
Oh my God!
That was nasty.
I would take videos and pictures of the process, but TikTok ain't pay me commission to use a product.
Disaster.
My God. She just flopped her around just to make her tap.
Welcome to NXT. So that was just a nasty spill from the top, and then right there, bending the body.
Yes, that's what she was doing. She's bending the body to make her tap.
The locker room has just been put on notice.
Tatum, are you going to attack her? Never mind. Uh-oh.
Hey, Stone.
Hey, Shawn.
Uh-oh. Sponsoring.
Before the street fight, you want some KFC popcorn chicken? Oh, you probably can't because the Dan has a tooth thing, right? That is not cursed, is it?
I'm not cursed, Stone. The sodomy has been here for a long time. You know, you saw that the energy in the room decide when to let it out. But with Tristan Angels, it's hard to control. He tried to embarrass me, Stone. Now vengeance consumes me. The fog is coming for Tristan, and he needs to be put down. Do you understand me? Do you hear me, Stone?
Yeah, I do hear you. How about next week you and Tristan in a match?
Next week?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, Stone. Thank you so much, bro. Man, I'm not a new tooth really works up an appetite. Also, how did you know I love KFC popcorn chicken?
Yeah.
This stuff is bigger than good.
No problem. There's money.
Is all this up for grabs?
I was actually gonna.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Always good chatting with you.
I really felt like some KFC popcorn chicken.
A long night for a general manager.
Those, I won't lie, those look good, but I feel like they're a little bit dry.
For the NXT Championship, there's no rules. It will be contested in a street fight.
I know the whole point is to dip them, but even when you dip them, they still feel dry in your mouth because as you're chewing,
This must be who stumbled on the board.
it'll just dry up in your mouth.
Who just arrived?
Who are you? Ugh. Ominous. Okay, well, we won't know.
My entrance. It's very similar to like the Ric Flair strut. But it's mine because, you know, I put my own twist on it. If anyone else did the entrance, it would be seen as like goofy or comical. But like, it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm going to kill you. No Raye. No more.
I never really say this, but I wonder why Olafemi's eye is yellow. Like, one eye is white, and he has one eye that's yellow. And that's, like, weird to me. That must be, like, a medical thing or something, because nobody has a yellow eye, just for nothing. What do you think about Tom Brady coming to WWE to do a storyline? So what? Since when does WWE don't exploit athletes? Yeah, Obafemi does have a medical condition because I just don't know what it's officially called because there's different types. It's a hard name to pronounce and I'm not gonna try. But yeah, Obafemi has a medical condition. That's why his one eye is white and one eye is yellow. It does make him look more intimidating. At least that, like, helps.
Big news over the weekend is NXT Stand and Deliver and AAA Eternal Glory will take place at the Infosys Theater at Madison Square Garden in New York City as part of WrestleMania 43 weekend in April 2027, creating a citywide
Yeah, just for sure. I know. The most important thing is to be healthy. In the sports entertainment district, healthy can mean a lot of things to whomever. Whether it's just healthy enough to keep wrestling or healthy enough to just keep wrestling for a certain amount of time. Like, you have to decide that for yourself. Do you want to wrestle for the rest of your life or until you don't feel like you can anymore?
Shockingly, at 100%, he's going to face Miles Thorne for the North American Championship. Who leaves with gold around their waist? We'll find out live next week on NXT. And after what transpired earlier tonight and over the last few weeks, Dame and Rain finally go one-on-one. It's Lizzie versus Izzy next week.
Lizzie Rain and Izzy Dame. Like, that's so confusing.
But Booker, you have felt the tension all night long. These two have been
What the hell?
separated all evening to ensure this championship.
My Freddy plushie fell. I didn't order you to fall. Now stay.
John Cena says goodbye, a fan favorite returns, and the next generation of superstars rise to the occasion. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet, heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 streaming now on Netflix. Is tonight playing into the evil hand of the challenger?
Naraku is truly the personification of evil. Tonight, he looks to make a statement.
For the first time ever, the NXT Championship.
Tony D'Angelo's music kind of reminds me a little bit of Finn Balor's music. Just a little.
This can go anywhere. Anything can happen.
Not him wearing a vest. Get out of the way, Michael. No announcing. Oh man, missed. I didn't even see. I was like, they have 15 minutes, so it's not like it would be fast. Ow. It's always that side, always that side. That's the main reason why they made it LED boards, because it was a regular barricade at first, but because it got smashed so much that they decided to make it LED boards, so like, you know, it'd be harder not to break. Yeah. I didn't see it. That was so fast.
Again, there's nothing the referee can do in this street fight. And is this a rare case, Booker, where the champion is actually the underdog?
I don't think that's...
And to cover for the championship.
I think Tony D just underestimated Naraku. As far as how far is he really willing to go, Vic?
I think a lot of individuals around the world would say that this stipulation...
Wear a trash can over your head like your wife did. That'd be so awesome if you just wore a trash can over your head like your wife did. It worked out fine for her. Oh my god, that sound effect. Hi.
Solid chair shot right to the spine. And look, Naraku came in here with a game plan. Naraku knew exactly what he wanted to do. From the bell, he had the miss. He blinded the champion. The challenger now taking it to the champion. And Naraku is not allowing D'Angelo to get out of the gates.
He's in a bad place right now. His mind that he can't see. I mean, right now he's tired racing Naraku. He's taking full advantage of this situation.
King of Darkness right now, if you're looking to put the lights out of the champion. That could be it. New champion here on NXT. D'Angelo's left shoulder off the mat. Take another look. Chair set up. Body bouncing off the
Sweet.
Booker, in your career, did you ever despise someone and go to the lengths that Naraku is going to take out Tony D?
Oh.
Did you see that?
He just karate kicked that chair off. A chair is chairless.
I'm just looking around at all the faces here in the NXT universe. They were all smiles, they were all ready, but now there's a look of concern, a look of worry. A lot of people here. As I just looked up, you see the shoulder of the champion? His body already starting to bruise. But the NXT universe trying to rally the
He's
champion.
still blindy.
Even himself, he owes a whole lot to himself. Come out here, prove himself.
Talk about that, though. Tony having the wherewithal to turn around, rinsed his eyes off with so much water, and is now fully focused on the
For once it's not the right side. See how they don't have any LED boards there because that side hardly gets wrecked.
First time ever a street fight determines an NXT champion. Both superstars have been pushed to their limits.
See, they do have an LED board right there on the side because that side, the left side where the entrance is, that side always got wrecked. They're going into gorilla room. Gorilla position. Shawn Michaels, hi. Hi, Shawn Michaels.
Did you hear D'Angelo?
Oh my god.
And again to the eyes, again to the face. And while the action can't go anywhere, the pitfall, the decision has to
My
take
god.
place inside the squared circle here in the performance.
Look how low budget the gorilla position in NXT is compared to the one compared to the one in, you know, the main roster. I don't know how comfortable I feel. I don't know how comfortable I feel being next to weights.
NXT and AAA. Oh, Naraku trying to hoist up, but it was not to be done. D'Angelo fighting back. And I think we can agree. We joke a lot. Ha ha, hee hee. Naraku's been in control of this match since the beginning. If you love him, tell him I would have given him. And that game plan was that poison fish right off the bat with Tony D. And whether that storm, whether that storm was definitely a big deal for Tony D. See the weapon of choice.
I was wondering why Tony D'Angelo was wearing a vest, but I'm like, I think that's Punisher related.
Haven't seen this in a while.
I haven't seen a Punisher in a long time, but I know that logo anywhere. Ow! Yeah, crowbar would be the kendo stick, man. That hole's gonna get destroyed again. Oh, it got stuck.
Like I say, Vic, it's real. This is real. It's as real as it gets right here, Vic.
Seems a little dangerous. Ladders.
Can't master the noise until you master the silence. Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, that's fun.
To stay on top.
Tony knows how hard it was.
Watch out, Buck. Oh my God! Did you hear that smack off the face?
Oh, oh, please. The chair was more intimidating.
Tony D is taking it to the street, Vic.
And when the new Tony D, think about this. Raye Senior is becoming unglued. Think about this. Tony D'Angelo recently had a new addition to his family. He couldn't even see his child clearly after Fireball, after the poison mist. Imagine Tony in those moments.
Oh, he was not no burned.
And he's looking now to beat the ever-living hell out of Naraku. Take a look at everything around us. We got a hole to our left. We got the LED board broken in half. Safety barricade snapped. Everything that's in that ring, and it's all legal. And right now, D'Angelo. Oh, I don't know if that was low. Was that low? Was that low?
This is a street fight, Vic. This is a street fight. You can't question something like that. Everything.
They got 5 minutes left. Oh.
Maybe a little Alabama slam rolling right through, catching right now. Naraku. Uh-oh.
The trash can. You should have wore it over your head. It worked out great for Io Sky, so maybe some of it will rub off on you since you're her husband.
Naraku has had his sights on Tony D'Angelo before he even arrived to NXT. The gifts. The symbol of war. What a clothesline. And we can argue a lot, but we can agree on this one. Naraku is not a man of honor, but honor is certainly thrown out the door right here.
Let me tell you something. There is no honor above these, Vic. This is about business.
Watch out! Oh! I don't know what Naraku was looking for, but he certainly just found that ladder. And that's the ladder that he brought in to this matchup, into this street fight. Oh, did you see the eyes of Tony? D'Angelo right now. Trying to plan Naraku. Turn it on into the abyss. Enter the abyss, but Naraku has to get Tony D'Angelo back into the ring.
Great counter by Naraku.
It's a street fight, but that's where the decision has to take place. He just looked over here for Naraku.
The candy. I see Twizzlers, I see Jolly Ranchers, Swedish Fish, Starburst.
What else are these two men willing to do to the other? Naraku right now. D'Angelo might Booker's D'Angelo out. Naraku getting his head dead weight.
Right now,
Got no monitors.
Naraku's doing everything he can to get Tony D'Angelo to speak.
Oh, this is going to be it for the title. No!
Uh-huh.
Half a second away from a brand new champion.
This is amazing.
And now, Naraku just loaded up again. Again with the miss. No! D'Angelo
Rub it on his eyes. Rub it on his eyes. Exactly. That's what Asuka did back when she faced Bianca Belair. When her miss didn't work, she sprayed it on her hand and then she rubbed it on Bianca Belair. So like, do the same.
It's all legal.
It's all legal. Anything goes.
The issue between these two needs to end tonight.
So much blood capsules though.
NXT Universe is on their feet. D'Angelo looking for the ultimate table snap as he has a challenger.
That's a wrap.
Rights.
Not them having a starburst right there because it got caught on their foot.
And still, the NXT champion, Tony
Yes.
Tony
Yeah, that was great.
survive tonight.
It's style, baby. Style, man.
These two went for the barricade, broke down the LED board, fought all over the arena, went through our table. Right here, though, the turning point. Naraku for the second time, looking for that miss. It was blocked by Tony. The champion then blinded the challenger, tasted his own medicine, and then just went swinging for the fences. And then, in this moment,
This could have been a pay-per-view match. It was that good.
tonight. The NXT champion rising to the occasion through the chaos.
What is this? Oh, Mike Santana's here. See, I told you Mike Santana would show up in the late summer.
This is who Rob Stone has been on the phone with all day. D'Angelo locking eyes with the former TNA World Champion. The NXT Universe is on their feet. They're stunned. They're shocked. What's going through the mind of our champion? Look who has crossed the line. It's Tony D'Angelo looking at his most realest challenge to date here in NXT.
That was a good NXT. There was only two particular matches that spoke out to me, and that was just now Tony D'Angelo's match and Saquon Shugars' match with, Supernova and Darkstate. Though that was pretty good. I wish they could have won though. That would have been perfect if they just let Saquon Shugars win just because of the way they were in sync. Like, I didn't think they would really be that in sync, but they did. So I hope to, like, you know, that's not the end of their partnership, but it's fine if so. But that's the end of NXT. Now we have to see what else is gonna happen now that Mike Santana's here. Cause sure, he's gonna be in NXT for now, but he's expected to be on the main roster soon. So where is he going to end up afterwards? Honestly, maybe probably SmackDown, because I feel like Damian Priest will eventually be on AAA, and they need, like, you know, another Puerto Rican dude. So he would fit the bill for what you call it, Damian Priest's replacement. So maybe that's the plan. I, like, you know, think would happen, but whatever, we'll see. But until then, the Knockin Chu Out IG, Instagram and Discord are in the description below. I'm on hiatus until further notice, but follow them anyway. My donation links, Ko-Fi or Cashapp are in the description below too. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And as always, the wrestling server link is in the description too. And as always, it's for today's show only. So if you want to watch something else, click the home watermark above and you can see everything that's on or upcoming. From TNA, AAA, AEW, Honor of Glory, professional Japanese wrestling, whatever. And if you need to find a way to watch SummerSlam, this is your way. And also, if you want to watch that and that Netflix, like, you know, special Unreal, all the episodes are available now, so you can watch them all right there and now if you want to. So save it, bookmark it if you don't have live TV or streaming services sometimes. But that's all for me for now. I'm gonna just, like, you know, let them sit, just chill, and then take them off and go to bed. So I'll see you all on Friday Night SmackDown. So be safe. Thank you for being part of the PK crew. And remember, do it with idle energy.